Hey everyone, it is LaDonna with Happy-go-Lowery's Creations, and tonight I'm going to show you the October's Club, and he's called the Gumdrop Buttons Little Gingerbread Boy. So I will show you what he comes with. And then we'll see if we can get on with this. Hope everyone's having a good weekend so far. This has been another just laid back day because, man, I'll be good like for a day and then I get stuff done and I think I'm okay, and then the next thing you know, I still feel like crud. So today, with it being rainy and everything, I kind of just laid around. I just didn't have a lot in me. So I'm going to quickly label this live. And see, I already forgot what he's called. What is he called? Gumdrop Buttons. October's Club Couture. Ooh, too many in there. By Chalk Couture. It's a Chalk Couture product, right? So, and he's a cute little gingerbread man. So let's share this out. And we can get the show on the road here. So let's see if we can just get this going. Just get the scent real quick. It's really weird. I go to put it in and it just pops all over then. It's like, well, what the hey? So let's just quick do this and then we'll get on here. So hey Cindy, how are you? So we're doing a little bit of Chalk Couture. Chalk Couture is a silk screen basic product, and this is a monthly transfer that we have, and this is what we are going to be doing tonight. So he is just really cute. Oh, I do need to grab a little bit of the textured sea spray because I saw someone do a little piping with a bag, so I want to see if that will work. So with this kit, you're going to get 3 pink packs, and this is caramel bark and the pink, so you can see this. Hi. So you can see 3 pretty pink chalk paste packs. Do you think I could talk tonight? No. But I normally save the pink paste packs so that when I can share these out with others then. So you get this, you get the big chunky gingerbread. And then you get a little bit of the baker's twine. And then you get like the little buttons to go down there. So we're going to, hey Denise, hey Cindy. And then of course the transfer. So I'm going to grab these colors out of my drawer, but we're going to use Ballet Slipper for our pink. We're going to grab, oh, that Shimmer Harvest, wrong color. We need to find the bark. Your camel. I love pink too. I'm a pink and purple girl. Those are my favorite colors. And I don't know, they're just fun and easy colors. So the first thing that you want to do is you want to take your transfer out. And don't forget, all of the stuff in the background is still for sale, as well as everything on the board here. All the 40% of my profits will go to the hurricane, those impacted by the hurricane. So we are going to fuzz this, which means that you're just going to make it a little less sticky. So we have a fuzzing cloth. If you don't have the fuzzing cloth, you can go ahead and just take like a kitchen towel and do it. And if you can't get it to start, just roll your fingers a little bit on the edge. And there it comes off. But before you totally take it off, put a bee on the back or right back. Gingerbread, so I know that's the gingerbread one in case I'm doing a few. And we are going to fuzz him first, then we'll cut it. And you can put this on different surfaces as well. So I hope that you guys will throw me a few hearts. I hope that you will share this out so that Facebook and YouTube will share it with more people. Because we know that they are kind of stingy and they don't like to share things out. So we're just going to put that back on. Hold this up. And then we're going to grab our scissors. And these scissors, I use them for nothing but the transfer. Never nothing else. So on here you can see they have the face, they have the buttons. So if you don't want to do the half wood buttons, you have your cheeks on here as well. And if you would choose, you could use the hearts instead. So we are definitely gonna do like his little cheeks, and then we're gonna do his mouth for sure. So it's been just like a cold, damp, rainy day. Definitely a fall day compared to some of the temperatures we've recently had. We got up into like the mid-70s, which is kind of unusual for this time of year for us. So I'm going to try and line this up just a little bit more so that when I cut this, it'll line up a little bit better. The last 2 times that I have got my car washed, it has rained. And I thought, oh, well, I'm not going anywhere. It's not supposed to rain. And then, yeah, it rained today. But we have had work done on our road that leads to our apartment. So they finally got, I think, the last coating on it. And I'm hoping now my car will not be so full of all that dirt and stuff that comes from when they tear up a road. They're supposed to be putting like a sidewalk in, and they still haven't done that part, so I don't know. But I'm just glad they got where the potholes. Before, there was like this much of a gap that when you drove by the potholes, you had to be careful because you don't want to hit that down. Because that was like a big drop in there. And then, so I'm just cutting out the little like rickrack pieces, the candy cane, and that. So this week, Jason and I have some big tests coming up. This was when I hate being a single parent, because let me tell you, it would be nice to have someone sit with you when those tests are going. So you're gonna take the little gingerbread man, girl, whatever you want it to be, and you're just going to lay it. Now, I'm going to tell you that when it's a big surface like this without a lot of teal for it to hold on to, that you're going to have to really be careful with air bubbles. Because I can tell you right now, I can see so many. So just take your time and prep your surface. Like, even though it looks like it's perfect, turn it a little bit and have the light hit it in a different way, and you'll see those big air bubbles. And those air bubbles will make a huge difference when you are trying to get a good clean piece. So a lot of times it's easier, hey Todd, it's easier to start in the middle and then this actually is like a little squeegee for your window when you're putting a window film up, which I normally do mine in the summertime so that there's not so much glare. The only problem is then it makes the sky a little grayer. So it's sometimes hard to tell what the actual weather temperature or weather is. So we're going to use a little bit of the camel. I'm just going to go in here and stir this. So when you come on, tell me, do you watch football on Saturday and Sundays? Are you just a college football fan? I do not watch college football. Today was a day of Food Network and a little bit of the Hallmark Channel, the HGTV. So I'm going in. And I can tell this is a little thick, so we're going to just spray it with a little bit of water. And we're going to just stir it up a little bit more. I think last night was the first night that I actually got uneventful sleep, so that was like really nice. I didn't wake up feeling like I could not breathe. I'll be glad when this crap is done with, though. And you don't want this to dry too much, so you can start to lift it just about where you are still working. Then it will not dry on your transfer. Because if your paste is too thick, it can dry on your transfer. And when you go to pull the transfer off, it will pull some of the paste with it. So there we go. I'm going to slowly pull him off. Napped. Oh, man, I napped yesterday for almost 2 hours, and then today I napped again because I just don't feel 100% right. I think it's a nap until it's more than 5 hours. If it's more than 5 hours, then you just slept. I'm just going to take a baby wipe and, hey gal, how are you? And wipe my hands because I do not want them done. So we're going to try and make this sea spray piping. Get up in there. And no, like, it really just makes me so tired today. Like, I had to tell myself, okay, Donna, you need to get up. You need to go live. And I was going to try and go live during the day to see if I could sell any more of my items so that I could do for the hurricane relief. And I just didn't have it in me. I really just did not have it in me, and I felt so bad, but I have to be ready for this coming week, so I need to have all my P's and Q's together and not worry about that. So this is sea spray. You can also use something called like Snow Tech, and you're just going to mix the Snow Tech, you're going to mix the sea spray with a little bit of the vanilla, and I think this is like pretty dang darn thick here. So for those of you that are bakers, you know, the little gingerbread men, they have like piping along their hands and feet. Sometimes they go all the way around. So it's kind of up to you how you choose to do your little guys. So you can either do it more just with the paste, or you can do it with like the sea spray like this. I still think this might be a little thick. So we're just going to, I don't know, I didn't get to watch the whole training of this, but we're going to see if this works. We're going to open up our bag as much as we can. And because, seriously, we don't need that much, I am going to add, I think, a little bit more of the vanilla. And before I take that in here, I'm going to clean my stir stick. And remember, anytime you use water, it needs to be distilled water or bottled water. Because if not, it will it can mold. So we are going to gently try and scrape this into a corner of the bag. And then we'll see if it works. And if it doesn't work, then we will let me try and get this down to the corner as much as I can. And like, you really wouldn't need that much. And if you wanted, you could actually use puff paint as well. But I am going to put the lid on this stuff right away, because if I would knock this over, that's a lot of product. And that would make me really sad. So, this is an exclusive transfer. You can only get it if you join the club. So we're going to just wipe our hands. See, I'm never going to want to get rid of the cover because I love how clean it does. But if you cut on plastic, you know, it doesn't work the same. So we're going to go in and we're going to grab his face. And you could either do his face with like the piping bag, or you can just do it flat. And we're going to put his little face on him. Oh, I should double check. I should probably dry this just a little smidgen. Hey Kim, how are you? So Kim, all I've done so far is I've done the little gingerbread boy and the camel. But I really want to do his, make sure his face is dry before I put his face on. And like I said, you could use, you don't have to use just the 3 colors that they sent you. Because I think his mouth would look cute, pink. So we're going to try and find the little multi-tool. And we're going to give him a little pink mouth. Whee! And then he will get the colors that they called for is bark for the darker brown. Oh, no, that's espresso. This is bark. To me, they both look the same. And we're just going to give his eyes. And has going to get some little eyebrows. Or she, whatever. Okay. Put that on there. And then we're going to pull it off. Do it nice and easy. You know, don't be in so much of a rush. This says chocolate chore, yes. And look how cute he is so far, right? So now you can do different things. You have, it comes with the baker's twine, so you can use this and just tie it around his little neck, like as a scarf type thing. I would probably do another little thing just so that it hangs nicely. But see, you could be done like this, right? Or I did not do this tight because I knew I would want to take this off. You can put the buttons on, and you can do the buttons with like a sticky tap. But what I want to try and do and see if this will work is I made some of the sea spray in with a little of the vanilla, and see how it looks like it's like in a baking piping, you know, like a cake decorating bag. And then we're going to trim it. And then, whoo, watch it gush out. And then you're just going to come over here. And you're going to do like a little ziggy zag. See? Doesn't have to be perfect. I have to tell myself, it's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. And then you can do down by his little feet too. And seriously, I did just a little bit. Look at, I still got stuff left in there. So look at him so far, right? Now, if you notice, he has cheeks. So you can, well, cut his little cheekies. And I'm just going to fuzz it on my shirt. And you can use, trim her around, make sure that he's not wet. And then just do him like at the corner of his, don't put your fingers in the frosting though. And don't lick it. That's not regular frosting. That would be really gross. And then you're just going to take that pink again. And you're just going to go in here and you're going to get a little dab of that pink. And do it in the little circles. See, chalk makes it so you don't have to be able to, like, even draw a face. That it is on there for you. So there we go. So you can see how cute he is. It does look yummy. You would like to have my little gingerbread man? Well, he is an exclusive club transfer, which means if you want him, you can join the club, and then you can, every month you get a new transfer, and you can have fun putting them together. So I'm going to put these over here so I can take them into the kitchen and clean them. It does actually look really yummy too, let me just tell you. But you don't want to lick that. But now I will tell you that if you lick just the paste, like if you would have got it on your fingers and you touched your mouth or something, it is not going to, it doesn't taste good, but it's not going to hurt you. It's an all non-toxic. So that's, you know, like, good to know, right? So I'm going to see if I can take the one part off this sticker to use. I do not have good luck with these things. See if we can get one of my... Sometimes if you take a pen... Yeah, my granddaughters, when they are here, they like to chalk with grandma. And I don't have to worry that, you know, it's toxin, that it's going to make them sick or anything. I don't have to worry about that. So then you can just take your little button. Hey, Diane. And you stick it on that little sticky part. Come on. And see, you can see this is pretty dang sticky too. These little sticky glue tabs. Get it off my fat finger here. And then you can... just try and get him as centered as you can. It's like, come on. That sticky part is trying to, there we go. So I think we are going to try and get 1/2 on here. And then, hey Cindy Smith, how are you? I'm going to try and peel this side off. And you know, when you have crappy eyes, this is the hard part. Is trying to get the backing off. So I don't know if you guys seen. Do it this way. And then squish them on. Oh, he's talking to his friends. So yeah, he has slept a good chunk of the day. He has still not felt well. We're hoping he feels well enough that he can do his 2 big tests. He's got 2 big tests this week in Wausau. And like I said, this is when I wish I was not a single parent, because I hate doing this stuff by myself. So then we're going to put him on. Oh, okay. I mean, technically I could sell him to you, but you would have to wait until after October, just because I need to be able to show this product over and over. So now you can either put your fingers in the middle of it again. You can do like a little bow. You could do a bow tie. And see, it does have like the little squiggly lines. Does have like the second piece for the bow tie as well. So there's 2 little ones. So you could have him have a bow tie. And then, like, I have to be careful with this right now because I don't want that to get into the stuff on the side. And then you can just take the baker's twine and, and wrap him around. I don't want it too tight because I need to be able to take it off so I can show it again. But there he goes. Now, I don't know if I still have it out. Last year, I think it was last year. Hang on a second. I want to see if I put it. I might not. No, I don't have it. So last year I took like a fancy little tray from the Dollar Tree, and I used all the gingerbread that we had for that little gingerbread transfer, and I used it all over, so then you could put like your cookies and stuff on it. But isn't that cute? Now you could easily take this, and I can show you another way that you can do this. Let's see. Oh, this one stuff is a mess, y'all. So we want to, what can we take and redo? I'm just trying to find a different surface that I can quickly show you on. Not have my big hinder out here for everyone to see. Oh, I wonder if Gingy would fit on this. I don't know. I think he might be too big. Oh, he's too big. He's too big to go on this one. But you can use any different surfaces. And you would think I have so many that I would like to reuse, but I don't. Let's just take this one. We're just going to take the crow, see if we can get the crow off. Or perhaps we will use this one. Oh, I don't want to take this off either. Some of these are too nice that I've worked too hard to do, and I don't want to take them off, even though they, like, maybe I haven't sold them or anything. So give me just a second. Let me see if I can find another quick surface here that we can quickly do one on. I think with all these damn surfaces I have, let's just take this one. So we're going to just take this little guy. And it's so nice because it comes right up. Look how cute he is. So this, look, I'm going to show you how this works. You're just going to take water. Well, the only problem this came with the door tags is that some of them had beads that I don't know if I like how this would look with the gingerbread boy. So we are going to grab a board eraser. Just going to wet the one. And I know some of you are not ready for Christmas, but guess what? You will start seeing Christmas stuff really quick here. So we are going to grab our scraper. I do too. I like the goose and I love the little lamb, but so many people have such little apartments like I do, right? Oh, bye, little lamb. And this is the best part about chalk is that you can erase something and you can reuse your surface then. Okay. You take your, is it? I know there was a craft show this weekend, but yeah, I just didn't have anything in me. Bye-bye, little lamb. Bye-bye. I know it's sad to see the lamb go away, but some of the Halloween things that I've done back there is I have worked really hard to make like the whole background and everything, and it's hard for me sometimes to want to get rid of that stuff, but I want to show you that you can still see a little bit of it. So then you just do the same process again. Wet it. And see that little gingerbread? He didn't take very long at all to do. And this is why I love chalk, is because chalk, you don't have to have an hour to do chalk. Yes, it takes me a little bit longer to do because I'm explaining steps, but otherwise, really no. And then we're going to wipe him up. Now this is green acrylic on here, so this green down here did stain a little bit, but you can easily just paint that, right? So I'm going to just take a Clorox wipe now. Sorry, I didn't mean to shake the whole thing on you. So now we're just going to go in here because I can still see a little what we call shadowing. And you're just going to go over it. And then you take it one more time. And then you can see all clean, all ready to go. Just make sure you dry it well, because if you don't dry it, this is where you're going to have the issues. Okay? So I'm going to show you how you can just take this now. And you're going to take your little gingerbread transfer. And remember, you're going to take your time applying it because a lot of big air bubbles. So you need to make sure that when you place it down, I'm just going to wipe, there's two big spots on here. See, he's so sticky. Just want to make sure he's dry before I go and put him down. So we're going to lay him down. And then, you know, Dollar Tree, so many places have like little squeegee things. So you can take, even if you take like an old credit card, you want to just make sure little hair on here. Hang on. When you have any of the teal, try and make sure that you can get the teal down, and then go through and take a squeegee, an old credit card, and try and work those air bubbles out. Because like right now, seriously, I can see so many. So we're going to try and take this up. I've never been to the fairgrounds at all up here. I'll try and get him. Okay. And then slowly try and work those air bubbles out. And just give yourself a little bit of time and patience to make sure that you get it nice, as smooth as you can, and try and make sure that you have all the air bubbles. So anytime, go in the middle, come out. And that will give you a more smoother surface. It's a huge show. God darn it. See, and I really wish I had, you know, like someone to go to a craft show with. Like, I wish that I could be in craft shows, but like my problem is like with Jason having like these big tests and stuff, it doesn't always give me time to get things like ready, you know. And I don't want to be at the craft show and then something happens and I can't leave, you know, because I have craft items there. So I'll just have to wait. Hopefully he'll get a transplant next year and then I'll be able to have more freedom. Okay, so, and I will tell you that this paste will dry pretty quick on here, so don't leave it on too long. You want to hold it and peel it up. Oh, and his little head didn't do quite well, so we're going to try and lay his head down. And we're going to just try and get his head. And then there was, God darn it, a spot where there was an air bubble, so let me see. See if I got his head better. Okay, so I'm going to show you, like here, you can just kind of go in and then lay it back down and smooth it again. There we go. Get that pulled up so it doesn't do. Oh, where I put my fat fingers on there. So you want to let this dry now, right? So while this is drying, we're just going to put some of this stuff over here. And then we're going to grab Jolene, Jolene, Jolene. Where are you, Jolene? We're going to grab a little bit of Jolene. And we're going to do the candy cane. So he's going to look like he's got the candy cane here, right? Now, yes, this is white, but I would still go over it so that it will have the shape and everything, right? So you just want to go in here. And he would actually look really cute on a, like a kid's, like jammies. So I'm going to pull that off. Now I'm going to show you another trick. I'm going to, we're just going to do this and make a mess here. So we're actually going to wipe this off. See, it's a good thing I haven't taken that plastic off, right? Take your paper towel and go over it. Now, this is a hard way to do this, but you can do this. This is the sticky side. You see that? So, I'm going to take a little bit of the vanilla, and yes, this is the sticky side. And I'm going to try and hold this. This is the sticky side. Okay, so now I got the candy cane in both directions. Put this down over here. We're going to grab his little face. Nope, his face is not dried yet. So we're just going to move this for a second. So this one we're going to do a little different. Is that like a junior achievement type big craft show, Cindy, do you know? So we're going to dry the little gingerbread boy, girl, whoever. Dry the 2 candy canes. And yeah, it is a lot harder to turn it over and have the sticky side facing up. But if you want it to look like he's got a candy cane on both sides, that's how you can do it. Okay, easy peasy. And I know it's going to be hard for you to see, but you can see just that little bit, right? Oh, the Anna Go Women's Club. So we're going to do his face first. And you can do him in whatever colors you would like. Grab the pink. We're going to do his little mouth in pink. You could do it in white. It's whatever you want to do. Like, I have to remember that when my granddaughter are here, that they don't always choose the same colors that Grandma would do. So Grandma just has to be like, oh, it's okay. It's their project. But that is hard for me sometimes, so. There's his little face. Now, we're going to take the red candy cane. And we're going to try and line this up. God bless it, it's so sticky. Let's see if I can find. There we go. I think that is pretty good there. I have no clue how close I am to this, honestly. I cannot tell tonight. So then we're just going to take a little bit of that Jolene. Why Jolene? Because Jolene is sparkly. Jolene is beautiful. I think Jolene makes beautiful candy canes. Oh my gosh, I got it like almost right on it. Look at. Do you see how that turned out then? Here's his little face. They have big raffle. I heard that there was food truck down there today. I have no clue where like the hockey building is or anything. I would just have to look for all the signs because honestly, like I said, I've never even drove through that area. I drive by it all the time, but I've never actually been to the fairgrounds at all here. I used to go to a huge craft show down in Milwaukee, and it would take you like 3-4 hours just to walk through them. They had several buildings and stuff. I loved going through them. To me, that was like getting mojo on. It was like creative juices just like everywhere. But I bought things too because there was stuff that there's no way that I can make certain things, so that I would support those artists that way. Guess what? We're going to use the new color of the month. This is Gravity. So if you guys know anything about like the Wicked and stuff, this is the color. And no, this is not a shimmer. I can't believe they would do this without it being a shimmer. But you know how to make it a shimmer, right? Anytime you have a color and it's not a shimmer and you want it to be a shimmer, you just add a little shimmer frost to it, and voila, boom, bam, you have it. Kim, I know I need to get yours out to you. So, we have quite a bit of stuff on our hands. Anytime you take one of those lids off, I swear. But you know what the great part is that if you wanted to, you could paint your hands like that and be that wicked person and not have to worry about it being toxic on your skin. It's like a city party or something like that. I'm going to see if I can talk my sister into going. Let's see if she can maybe take a little bit of it. Oh, thanks, Kim. So I'm hoping I'm close. And I'm just going to carefully... He's watching some movie with friends right now. I think last night, was it last night? He warned me, he's like, don't come in here unless you knock first. And I'm like, okay. He's like, no, Mom. He's like, I'm watching a scary movie. And I'm like, oh, then okay. I don't want to watch. So this one I didn't get quite lined up perfect, but it's kind of hard to tell. So see, look at him though, right? So we could put a little bow. And anytime you've got like this, where you've got one that's almost all screen, you use that one first, and then you use, how could you make that on her head? I think we're going to just try and do it without the her little tails on there. So, of course we're going to use Jolene again, right? Just need to get a little bit of Jolene on here. Yeah, see, honestly, I watch nothing but Hallmark. So we're going to put this on here. You might need your tool because you don't want to get this on the head at all. Oh, I almost touched the green candy cane. I really want to try the resin, but I just have not felt good enough to do that yet. So slowly pick that up off there. Okay. And then she's going to be a she, and she's going to get the hearts down the middle. These are the buttons, because it is called gumdrop buttons. We're going to put them on there, and we're going to go in here. Pull it off, and then throw this over here. Gotta have some cheekies. Personally, normally I just take, like, you can take your finger as well, and you can, like this, you can just open up your pink, and I need to be careful and not get it in my nails, but you could just do it this way as, like, two, and then you can pull it off and just get a little bit more on there. Check it out. There she goes. She's got some cheeks. And because this slips into a box, if you're going to put it back in the box, you got to be careful with how you do, like, your like the bottom and everything. You can't really put, like, Christmas greens or something on there, but if I was thinking, I could have did, like, the tree background first and then put that on, or went and found one of the gingerbread houses from before and put it on. Okay, so I think just because we have so much of this left, we're going to squish it down and then we'll do her bow, and then she can be almost done here. I just want to make sure I have enough of it to do. Get that little bit on there. Okay, look at her so far. Now, y'all know that for me, because I do paint, I don't claim to paint excellent, but I like to paint. I like to make sure she has a little bit of highlight on her. And it makes a big difference by just doing a little bit. And then a little bit down here. Now look at the difference in her face with having that little bit of highlight. And then you go down here and you can see where it looks like where chalk made it so that it would have a highlight. You can just go in and fill in that highlight. And then I'm just going to fill in where this one I didn't get as close, but I'll be able to go in and scratch that off then, and it'll look great. Okay, so you can't put this in the little box until it dries. But do you see the difference by adding that little bit to it? So let's go at the details by adding her little bow. Oh, and then we're running long, I'm sorry. I know that they say don't stay on forever, but you know what? Sometimes you just gotta. We're gonna lay this down. And we are just going to do a little bit of white on her. Let's see what she looks like. That red was not dried all the way, but it's okay. Let's look at it. Now, you could take these gumdrops and you could put them all down on the bottom like they're gumdrops and have them be all different colors. Oh, now see, if I was thinking I should have did this as her bow up there, but that's okay. So we want to put these down here. So that's what you could do, and you can either do like a small pouncer, and you can just go in. I should have wet my pouncer first. Yeah, it's gonna run, but that's okay. We'll just clean that a little bit up. So you can pounce it, and you can make so it'll look like it. So I don't have the same size. So we're going to take this one and we're going to do just going to do, we really do need to dry this though before I totally screw this up. Because I got that sponge, that dauber too wet. And then remember, part of this on the bottom is not going to show anyways because it goes into that box. But look how quick and easy that was to make, like frosting. And instead of doing, you could do puff paint. You can get the snow tack. You can do that. Now I could, because this is wet, I could actually probably sprinkle glitter on there. Or you could just do glue, like Elmer's glue, and then sprinkle glitter. But we're going to do some green gumdrops. Or green candy. We'll just say they're candy because gumdrops normally have that little raised top, right? But you can just go through and wiggle it on there. And then we're just going to go in back in the red and do like the gumdrops that way. And look at, isn't that cute? Now, if you want, you can go ahead and do gotta make sure that you got it covered all the way. Put it down, twist it just to make sure, and you can have fun gumdrops. And then go back in with the red and have some fun little gumdrops. There you go. What do y'all think? I think I need a red one right here, though. See, so you can use our little guy this way. You can use it this way. Hi, Tammy. So many ways that you can do it. But now look at the difference in this face and this face that has the highlights on it. The highlights really, really make a difference in this. So we're just going to go in and remember, if you need to wet, don't put it back in there, Donna. Because, why? Because I just put it on regular water. Now watch, you're going to see a big difference by adding that highlight to it. And if you're worried about doing like a circle, then just use the end of your brush. It doesn't have to be like perfect, but just that little bit is going to make a difference. Now watch when I hold them up to you. Now see the difference? How the face looks more alive? And then what I would do is, after these are dried, I would go in and put swirls in them. You know, make them look like candy. You know, because I used to have a little gingerbread house. And I took styrofoam and I made it look like it was candy, and I had it wrapped, right? So you can do that, and watch. You can even do, like, mix your colors a little bit. But you can just do like a little bit on there. And you know what? If you don't like it, you just take your pouncer and you pounce back on there, and then it's all back to it, and you can just do like a little bit of a highlight as well. And just by adding the little bit to it will totally change the look of it. And that is what I like, is that with chalk, you have, like, you can change it up. See, this time I got smart. I sprayed water in my lid. So then I can go in and just put some on the lid. And that will make it so it moves a little bit better on this paintbrush. Okay. So then you can go in here. They don't have to be on the same side. Not all of them. Like, it's so up to you. But look at, oh, that one's going to have a little bit of green mixed in there, but oh well. And like I said, if you don't like the green that got mixed in there, pounce it again. So look, I'll show you now. Look at the ones on the top and look at the ones on the bottom. And see, they don't look flat then. And that's, a lot of times, that's all stuff needs, is a little something to give it a little bit of dimension. And it totally changes the look of it. And sometimes that's all it needs, is a little bit. And if it starts not to flow right, run your brush and twirl your brush in the water, your clean water, bottled water, and then you can go back in there and run that highlight. And I would definitely say do like all your green and then do all your red, so that if you accidentally get a little color, you can take care of it pretty easily. But look at that. Cindy, you want it. Look at. Isn't that just so cute? Now you could always tie like red bows on your there, but I'm not going to get carried away because no. You could outline him all. So many different things that you can do with them. And that is the best part, is that with chalk, you can make these your own. Now see, I really don't like this one that's got the all the way.
I'm loud again.
I'm loud. I'm sorry. Like, he doesn't know how loud he was. So there, see? And then just darken those few back up, and then you just go back through and you add those highlights to it. And voila, boom, bam, you are good to go. But I do. I may have a good headache right now, but doing this just makes me happy. Let's add that little bit, and voila! And there she is, right? So I really like it. I think it turned out cute. I hope that you guys enjoyed the fun little time tonight. I hope that you look at this green and go, oh my gosh, I need that green. And when we tell you that it will sell out, it will sell out. Especially this green. And because I have not listened to all of the training, all I know is right now, Transferpalooza goes until the 13th. And then after the 13th, they're doing something else special. I don't know yet. I don't remember anything of what they said because I was listening and half napping. So look at it. Which do you like better? Don't you? This takes a long time to dry, just so y'all know. So there you guys go. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I am going to go clean up and plop myself back down on my couch. And I will have to come up with the price. If you don't want the box for it, then you would just have to set it like in an easel, Cindy. But then you would get the goose too. I don't want to take the goose off. I think he's kind of cute, but I just love them. I just think it turned out really cute. Of course, I'm never happy. I want to fix her little bow though a little bit. Go in there and put some of that. There we go. There she goes. See, this is a problem sometimes when you're a crafter. You just want everything perfect. So I hope that you guys, you like the goose too. Well, if you want it, I will figure out a price and let me know if you want we call this a drop box. Let me know if you want the drop box, because then they do have replacement sheets like this that you can put in there. So you guys have a great night. I will chitty chat with you all later. Thanks again for popping on. Don't forget, if there was any pieces that you still wanted, the wall is still here. I have not put anything back. And we will chitty chat with y'all later. I'll talk to you later. Thanks again. Don't forget, my name is LaDonna. This is Happy-go-Lowery's Creations. And we will talk to y'all soon. Bye now.